everybody. My name is Bree. I'll be your student physical therapist today.
Hi.
So let's get started. What brings you to physical therapy?
Yeah, I have a pain in my left shoulder. It's just kind of right around here.
Okay. And how would you rate that pain? Or first, can you describe what that pain feels like?
Yeah, it's kind of like a sharp, almost like a squeezing pain.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like right here. It kind of comes into my back too.
Okay.
That, but it's
Left
just a
shoulder and kind of like the upper middle back area. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said, you should say how long ago this started?
Started like 3 months ago, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so with your shoulder pain, or is there anything that makes it worse?
Yeah. When I lay down, I can't sleep at night because it hurts too bad. So that makes it worse just laying down.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I try to run, it really bothers it too.
Running and laying down.
Yeah.
And then when it gets to that pain, on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being the worst pain, or 0 being no pain at all,
Okay.
and 10 being the worst pain, you have to go to the hospital, what's the worst that it gets?
Worst, it's like a 7.
A 7. Okay, and currently, right now, what would you rate your pain?
It's a 3.
Okay.
It's okay.
Good. Is there a time where that pain gets any better than that? Or that's best?
Yeah, it'll get down to a 0.
0?
It doesn't
Okay.
hurt sometimes.
Good. And then what are some things that help with the pain?
Yeah. Just kind of resting after if I lay down, if I sit up and lean forward a little bit, it helps get rid of the pain. And like just standing helps a bit too. But
Okay.
yeah.
Is there anything that was related to that pain? Is there anything that happened that may have caused it?
I think so.
Okay.
It's been same old.
Okay. And is there anywhere else that you're feeling pain, like chest or any other area that
Yeah.
may not be related, or?
Actually, like when I get running really hard, or like right here starts to hurt
Okay.
a little bit.
So right in the center of the
Mhm.
chest there, okay.
Yeah. But not my other shoulder, that's okay.
Okay,
It's just this area.
Okay. Do you have a history of any breathing problems or anything like that?
As a kid, I had asthma,
Okay.
so I still have my inhaler for that. And I had pneumonia twice. That's all better now, I think.
Okay.
But
Okay. Good to know. And then with that pain, do you feel any numbness or tingling, anything like that?
none of that. It kind
Okay.
of it's just that sharp squeezing, hurty feel.
And are there any movements that make it worse or painful?
Not so much. It's just after I run for a while.
Okay.
I think that agitates it. Pumping my arms too much.
Yeah. And do you like to run regularly after you exercising now?
Yeah, I like to run like 3 times a week. I haven't really since it's been hurting too bad. Just like once I get going, that's when it starts hurting the most. But I
Okay.
try to.
And is there anything that's been happening in your daily life that may put any more stress with your pain?
The only thing that really has changed in the last 3 months is I just had a divorce, and so I'm seeing a therapist about that.
Okay.
But I don't think that's related.
Okay. And then kind of going along with your history, do you have any family history of diseases or cancer?
No family history.
Okay. And so going back to what makes that pain worse, you said lying down. Does that pain wake you up at night?
Yeah, it'll wake me up a couple of times over the night.
And then is this pain affecting your daily activities or your daily routine?
Yeah, it's making it so I can't take my dog running. And then when I can't sleep at night, I can't really go to work. So that's a whole other thing.
Yeah. And then what do you do for work?
I'm a flight attendant.
Okay. And what type of job, like, what does that job entail for you?
Yeah, I have to be up on my feet almost all day, and then help pick up suitcases. have to do this thing.
Okay.
So that.
Alright. So before we move on to the next part of your exam, is there anything that we haven't discussed yet that you want to bring up so far?
No, I feel good. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. You want me to?